Okay guys, so we're gonna go out for a drive right now, and I thought it was the perfect time to do the review of the car. I've been driving this car since it had 200 I believe. So I have already put like 800 miles into this car in a couple of months. Like, well, how many? Like 2.5 months, 3 months, more or less. As you saw in my previous videos, I did manual swap, black interior swap. We just finished doing the steering wheel wrap. I did all the little things here and there that I didn't really record. Like that piece right there was broken, like the triangle, and probably just like little cosmetic things outside. For now, I really love this car. It's been probably the most I spent on a car right now, like up to this point, but I think it's worth it, just simply because of how it drives and the power that car has. As you know, like I stated on my previous video, I used to own a 300CX. The 300CX was fastish, it was not that quick, and because it was the non-turbo, it was a non-turbo manual car. But this one, it has like 130 more horsepower, and well, it's manual, so it's just fun to drive. Little things here, there's some little things here and there that I don't really like about it, but it doesn't have to do with the chassis itself, it has to do with this specific car. For example, well, I don't like that the interior that I bought was from a non-M car. Well, it was a sport car, but it was not from an M3. It was from a 330 Ci, and the seats are a little bit different, but that's about it. Also, like here, I'm missing the shifter boot. I like the exposed shifter, but it's just simply like not my style, so I need to order a shifter boot, also for the reason that I'm gonna explain later. Also, the clips here are broken. As you can see, this one is coming up like out, and one of the things that bothers me the most about this car is the sunroof is broken. Yeah, it doesn't move forward or back or anything, so I need to fix that, so wait for a video on that. Also, like with the sunroof that's not fully closed and the shifter that's open, the hole, it's a little too noisy in here. Like there's wind coming from here, wind coming from here. The windows actually shut really well, but it does have a like noise in here, like wind, like rotating parts and stuff. The shifter, it's a little weird as well. I like the shifter, don't get me wrong, but to put it into first, you have to put it like straight instead of going like a little bit to the side and then up. So that's a little, it took like 50 miles to get used to. It's nothing too bad. The car's still a little bit cold, so I don't really want to step on it. Other things here and there, like the front bumper is a little like too down, like somebody hit the front bumper or the lip in like on a parking lot or something, so it broke the bumper support and it's a little bit down, so I need to find a new bumper support. It still holds well and everything is just a little bit down. And other than that, I mean, I love how the steering wheel came out. I love the shifter, I love the interior because it actually looks really nice in black. The leather is not in bad condition or anything, and the car doesn't have any damage outside. Like it was painted recently, and the car itself looks actually really nice outside. Everybody just stares at it when we drive it. Like it's weird. I've never had a car that people just like stare at you. Oh, actually, now that I turn this way, I attempted to tint the front windows in this car, and it just didn't work out, so I'm gonna probably redo that. It had like 5% tint all over, and it was just too dark for me, and I had to do an inspection on it, and it's illegal to have like 25 or lower tint on it, so I did the 5%, but it's just peeling off. But that's little things that really bother me, because I like to have like a sense that my car has everything that I can work on good, but I know that I can do it It's just I haven't really had the time to do it. And that's a red light. As you can see, the shifter is so short. I love that how short it is. It's just a little weird because the shifts are just like second, third, fourth. You can see how short they are. But other than that, I really love this car. I personally do love it. I don't know how my wife feels about it, because I know that I spent a little too much on it, but I know she enjoys it as well. So why don't you tell them what you think about of the car?
It's hard to shift it.
It is hard to shift it. She tried it like driving it once. She was good. It was just a little bit complicated with the shifts because she was used to a different other manual cars.
Yeah. Doesn't have heated seats.
Yeah, that's the issue.
So it gets kind of cold when you sit here in the winter.
Right now our weather is around 40, high 30s, middle 40s. So when you get in, like when it's darker, it's like just a little cold, but it warms up immediately. The heater actually works pretty well.
Other than that, just getting a cover for the shifter because it's a little bit noisy in here, and maybe doing the radio upgrade because it doesn't have an aux cable.
Oh yeah, it's a screen, the navigation original from BMW, but it just doesn't have aux. It doesn't have anything of the new modern accessories. So we're probably gonna do radio swap, one of those Ionon. I don't really know what it's called, but it just replaces the factory radio with a more modern Android with aux and Bluetooth and all that. So a little bit more modern, but still the same stock setup. But yeah, guys, this car, I like I said, I love this car. There's little things about it that bothers me, but nothing too bad. The engine actually works really well. The transmission shifts really well. No grinds, no nothing. It has a brand new clutch, brand new fork, brand new push bearing, pivot pin. It has the pivot spring and slave line, clutch, master, the master of the slave, the lines, hydraulic fluid, and everything brand new, so everything works really well. Also, I saw that the drive shaft, the drive shaft bearing was brand new as well. Transmission mounts were new, so all that helped the car. Like, it has 164,000 miles, but it feels like it only has like 70.
Yeah.
Like, it drives so smooth. It's just a little noisy in here because of previous mentioned things. God, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was just a quick update, a quick review on my opinion of the car after 800-ish miles. I really enjoy this car. I really do, and sometimes I'm afraid to drive it because I'm scared that somebody else is gonna damage it or crash it, or even if I park, even when I park, I try to park as far as possible, even if we have to walk a little bit. But that's just because I really love this car and I want to keep it as clean as possible, and that's what I've been trying to do for the previous 800 miles. I do daily it when I'm here because I go out to work, and every single day at least I drive it at least 20 miles, 25 here and there. Sometimes we put 150 miles a day, but we haven't had any issues, no overheating, no nothing. It's just perfect. So I hope you guys stay tuned. We have an unboxing of Kim's Black Friday purchases, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So stay tuned and we'll see you later.